subject for live today is taking care of melanin-rich skin. And it's really important to me, and it's the reason why I created Ekhambee Skincare. Thank you for joining. And I wanted to go over like some basic concepts or, for the subject. Some people ask the questions like, what is melanin-rich skin in the first place? It's like, gotta first define, it's like, what's melanin? Melanin is a substance that everyone has. It's not just in your skin, it's in your hair, it's in your organs. It does all kinds of things. I'm going to focus on skin today. It's what gives your skin its pigment and its color. And there's all different types of colors people most. I mean, and if you just easier thing is look at hair. People have like blonde hair, doesn't have as much melanin. They have red hair, it has a different combination of melanin, and people have brown hair and people have black hair. Those who have the black hair have a more amount of melanin for the pigment, and other ones who have brown have different variations. So if you have that melanin in your skin, everyone has it, and you have in your organs, it's actually in your eyes and it protects you from the sun. So everyone have to have it, but it's like for those who have more, it's like, what are the concerns about it? One of the things is like the skin is thicker. For the layer of the skin is physically thicker from the pigment, and basically that leads to harder to stay moist. I mean, black people know it's like something called ashy skin. The skin will get more dry, and that's really due to the melanin in the skin. So it gets really dehydrated. It's really important to have skincare products that keeps is moisturized. Some people think it's like, oh, but my skin is super oily, my face. One reason the face will produce a whole bunch of extra oil is it's compensating for the dehydration. So because of that, it'll produce extra oily skin. When often comes with that is also large pores, and wind up getting breakouts. Someone said "Salaam alaikum" to me. That means, for those who are not Muslim, it means peace be upon you, and wa alaikum salam. So that often leads to problems that I've had, and that's why I created, I'll get into my skincare product, but large pores. And large pores look like large holes in your skin, and after a while, if you don't take care of them, they could get clogged. They could turn also into blackheads, and also with the pores, they can turn to huge ones and turn into craters. So it's really important to prevent that to happen by taking care of your skin correctly and getting it clean. It's like certain things impact your melanin levels. And if you just look at children, some children, like when my children were born, they were I'm brown complexion, they were all really light. And as they aged, they got darker. Same people children, they start out with blonde hair and then later their hair turn brown. So aging does impact your melanin levels. What also impacts is hormones. Real important. Women, as you age, like I'm going through premenopause, I'm over 50, and I've had more issues related to my skin getting pores, being really wide and breaking out and stuff like that. And that's hormonal impacting. Could impact also is irritants or chemicals could impact your skin. and also sun exposure. So a lot of things do impact your skin and the amount of melanin it is, but it's like why we're concerned about it. Well, a major concern that you do have in those who, it can happen to anyone, but those who have more melanated skin is they're prone to, it's called hyperpigmentation. And hyperpigmentation basically means uneven skin tone or marks left behind. Like if a person get acne or blemishes, and after the bump goes away, they still left with a mark. It may start as red, and after redness is gone, it turns into a brown spot, which is a different color than the other tone of the skin. Or it's not just those places. I had the issue before I created my products, dark eye circles, have it around the eyes, other places in the body, under the arms, in the armpits, very common with more melanin in the skin. So those things is like when you have that on your face or different things, it's like, for me, I was totally alarmed. I started wearing a whole bunch of foundation and a whole bunch of makeup because actually was pretty embarrassed of the way my face was looking. Half of my face, my eyes was pretty dark, and the bottom part of my face was really extremely dark. So I considered myself looking like a raccoon. So it's like, that's generally an overall problem. So it's like, how do you take care of this skin? One thing, you have to clean it well, but there's certain things you should avoid. One thing you should avoid is you should use some exfoliants. Exfoliants is good because it gets rid of dead cells and stuff like that. But you shouldn't have exfoliants that could scratch your skin. And if that happens, it could leave scars. I'll tell you a funny story. One thing, I was had my skincare products, and my brand is called Ekhambee. Is a new brand I launched last year. But I was doing my own photo shoots of the products before I got a photographer was able to photograph them for me. But I needed some photos to put on the website. So I brought some props, and I went to, I forget what store, but I also went to Dollar Store, Dollar Tree. You know, they had a lot of little things, little flowers and stuff like that. And I got this thing that was a foot scrubber, and I should have brought it for showing you, but it was really, I used it like after a while, like, oh, let me try this on my feet. And usually using scrubbing your feet and stuff is fine. People make all kinds of salt scrubs and sugar scrubs and stuff like that. I don't make any of those per se, but you could easily just DIY and make that stuff up in your kitchen, or plenty of people sell those. But this little hard device, I put it in the shower and like, let me use it to scrub any extra dead cells I have off my feet. I knew definitely not to use it on my face. My feet got so rough from using that, and it kept shedding and it wasn't smooth. And I'm like, oh my God, this was a huge mistake. You know, I usually use like a pumice stone, or I keeping it moisturized and stuff. It doesn't really ever need too much, but I'm thinking like I had been on my feet a whole lot, got rough, and let me try to do this, you know, home thing myself using this thing. I brought it before, just a problem, like let me try it out. Every time, every day, my skin, it just was so even. It got lines all in it. This is the bottom of my feet. Got worse and worse. I actually had to use my moisturizer, my creamy body butter, and actually had used a tense, I forget what the device is, but it's an electric type of device to shave down the excess skin on your on your feet, on rough surfaces. And I had to do that multiple times to repair the damage I had did to my feet, by the bottom of my feet, by using that abrasive product. Imagine if you did that to your face. You know, you would, I mean, mine was recoverable. It was my feet. But doing that to your face, for some people, it may don't recover from using really harsh exfoliant. So one thing, like I'm gonna tell you the first thing, for if you have melanin-rich skin or even sensitive skin, you should not be using abrasive exfoliants on your face, because it could lead to scarring that may be really hard to get rid of. Also, if a person has rosacea, rosacea is can happen to anyone, including anyone of any ethnic group. It's not noticeable as much on women of color because the skin is darkness, but it will happen where the cheeks will go somewhat red, and like if you get stressed or in the summertime, you'll get hot and inflamed. For those who have that, there's certain things in skincare you shouldn't use, which is retinol. It's harmful to it. And also, I don't know how to pronounce it, hydroquinone. I'm going to spell it Hydoquinone, which is often in bleaching, in the bleaching creams they have out there. Those things can do permanent damage to your skin. And if you use them wrong, they'll do opposite what you intended to do. Those are chemicals. I don't endorse those at all. I think they should be avoided by all costs because they have a lot of other medical problems it can cause to you. But if you use them wrong, it could do the opposite. Rather than lightening the part of your skin, it could permanently cause dark spots that would be almost impossible to get rid of. So those are definitely things you need to avoid. There's certain things you need to avoid also if you have melanin-rich skin like mine, where it gets oily. I have combination skin. So it means like in my T-zone here and here, it was oily, but around my cheeks is dry. Someone said, walaikum assalam. For those who said salam alaikum. So when that happens, basically in my T-zone, the skin is technically really dehydrated. And actually one great thing you need to do is drink a lot of water. I try to drink a lot of water, but I'm sure I don't get in enough in like many people who throughout the day, like I'm looking at my glass of water that is over there. I'm going to make sure I drink it after the live. But so my skin will excrete extra oil in those areas. That's really due to dehydration, because that's how the skin compensates from being dehydrated. The skin will produce extra oil. So for me, that will lead to my pores getting wide and being clogged. But you don't want to add any extra things on your skin that can get trapped in those pores and basically get them clogged up. And it doesn't happen to everyone. But for those who have this issue, and that's considered like sensitive skin. So since often goes with hyperpigmentation is skin sensitivity. So basically I have definitely sensitive skin, and because I can easily break out with acne, or my pores get wide, or my cheeks will get red sometimes. So all those are in the category of sensitive skin. So with that, you shouldn't have products in your skincare or put things on your face that clog up the pores. And there's a lot of research done in skincare, and they know a lot of things that clog pores. It's common things that you wouldn't think that people use every day, and they may work good for other things, but doesn't really work on that for the face. One thing is coconut oil. Coconut oil is a great thing. It can be used for all kinds of things. But for those who have sensitive skin, coconut oil can clog your pores. Another one is cocoa butter. I know I grew up, there wasn't many lotions and stuff out there. You know, I'm over 50, and it was hard to find something. Everyone would get cocoa butter. And some people was like, when you're younger, one thing that's changes, you age. When you're younger, it wasn't any problem. But as you age, you know, your skin changes. So maybe a problem using something you used for many years on your skin, and then suddenly you get older and you're having problems with it and it's not working. So cocoa butter and coconut oil are two common things. Certain oils and things that doesn't cause the clogging, shea butter. Most of the products that I make, Ekhambee, are based, shea butter based. And the oils, one oil is great, sweet almond oil, certain type of olive oils. And those things like that don't clog your skin, clog your pores. So, I mean, it's critical. So I have some notes here. So I wanted to make sure I cover it as like the things to avoid. And wanted to make sure I wanted to give some other advice. One thing is, like, some people have trouble maintaining a good melanin level. And there's people who have issues where their melanin is uneven, goes away. But you know what can help that is related to things you eat. And based on research I've seen, there's certain things is maintain a good antioxidant level and things you could use every day. Like I mean, when I cook, some of the things, you'll recognize all these things. They're often spices, garlic. It's like, if you're cooking food or whatever, and it's like, what's the common things I know for African American, you're going to put some garlic in your food. I add it into, you know, meats and stuff like that, and vegetables. Another good thing is bay leaves. If you don't put bay leaves in your pasta red sauce, you're missing out completely. It just makes a little difference by adding that in there. Another good thing is cinnamon. Cinnamon has so many health benefits for you. You know, I have different issues, and so it's good if people are doing this. I'm not selling supplements, but a maximum of 1 teaspoon of cinnamon a day can do a world of good for you. One other thing can help with that is red chili powder. So make yourself some chili. So great for you and so healthy with all the peppers. And pomegranate. You know, when it's season for pomegranate, I have a girlfriend and she loves it beyond belief. One thing for the products I had, so I want to talk about products I created, was specifically made that they'll work and don't do harm for melanin-rich skin and sensitive skin. But they work on all different types of skin, but it's related to avoiding certain problems. Oh, I forgot one more thing that you should avoid, especially if you have sensitive skin, is alpha hydroxide acids. Short word AHA. The skincare industry is rampant with them. Everything you're looking up has all these acids in it. It's just like a trend. Oh, someone said, I'll go back to cinnamon. I'm no more than 1 teaspoon of cinnamon a day. I mean, taking too much cinnamon can be toxic. So hopefully that does ask the questions about the cinnamon. But today, skincare is rampant with all these acids. It's just so many I can't even name. Using them for melanin-rich skin for a long period of time can be really harmful. And it's like, do you want to risk that for your skin, especially on your face, when there's alternatives to that? I mean, people are looking for a magic pill, but there's many natural ingredients that work really well, and you don't have to resort to using these acids that can be risky, and they're not intended to be used for like long-term maintenance of your skin. Even if you go to like a dermatologist and stuff, their recommendation is use it maximum 12 weeks, then stop using it, and then you can't use it. If you use it, you have to have a sunscreen. You have to use it at night. You gotta take breaks, or you gotta ease your skin into it. Or if you're using a vitamin C, you gotta alternate between, or using retinol, which is, don't use retinol. I'm telling you, it could be really harmful to not just the skin, your organs. So you got to rotate what day you're taking one another. It makes it very, very complicated. I don't know how the people do that, keep up with that. But but those who do that, who make the mistake, wind up having burning and really irritating and damaging to their skin. But the trend about all these AHA acids in skincare need to be stopped. And one other thing that's really important, which is not common for the black community, among black women, paying attention to what you're putting in your body and on your skin. It's like, do you read labels? Do you know even what the products are? Another problem, you read the label, you don't know what it says. You can't read it. So I wanted to show you one of my first products. My brand, I'm the CEO, created a brand called Ekhambee. This is it. Ekhambee is Ekhambee. This is one of my products. Is a sensitive skin face cleanser, tangerine scent. You know, I forgot to mention one thing. You need to also avoid things with artificial colors, artificial fragrances. There's a lot of things that skincare companies put in your skin in this country that are banned in Europe. They're banned in Australia. They're banned around the world. And not just in skincare and food, like red number 40 or stuff like that. Just look that up. Colorants that are banned in around the world, they're allowed to be used in America, that they put in skincare and they also put in food. But my skincare, the ingredients is list long, but I'm going to just read a few of them. And it's things like you can read and you can understand. Aloe. People know what aloe is. Olive oil. There's green tea in here. There's vitamin C in here. There's tangerine essential oil in here. There's Melaleuca tea tree essential oil in here. I'm not going to go in and read in all the ingredients here, but if you look at my brand, you can understand the ingredients. And they're not full of numbers and stuff like that, which are chemicals. It's like, what is this stuff made in the lab? This moisturizer cleanser is also moisturizer, and it doesn't leave, like when you wash your face and after you finish washing your face and it's like, oh, that's super squeaky clean and tight, that's a bad cleanser for you. The cleanser didn't do its job correct. Your skin should be moisturized and cleansed, but not super tight. Super tight is going to lead to fine lines and wrinkles. So you don't want that to happen. So this product, it smells so good. It's scented with, I got to remove the seal that's in the cap. So all the products come sealed underneath so they don't spill in shipping. But it smells so good. Only if you guys can smell it. That's what it looks like. It has a slight tint of yellow color. That's from the tangerine essential oil. There's no artificial colors or anything like that in any of my skincare. And if you wind up breaking out, this is a great product to have, and it also helps with hyperpigmentation and discoloration, which is what I've been talking about the whole time. All my products were designed to help with that. So if you're interested, this is a great product. You need to clean your skin properly, and it starts with a cleanser. So if you're just using water, that may work when you're young, but as you get older and older, you know, things will start happening. You know, the signs of aging starts like age 25 to 27. And certain things you don't realize are related to aging that happens to your skin. It doesn't mean that it's not just wrinkles. Like I said, the hyperpigmentation is an issue of aging because your melanin changes over the years. I mean, as you age, it starts as a baby, and as people's skin color and people's hair color, the melanin definitely changes. The amount of pigment that's in your skin. Another product I have is my sensitive skin moisturizer toner gel. This is just so fabulous. It's a thick gel. Let me shake it up because it has to be shaken up to get it regulated. I'm just checking for the cap underneath. Oh, it's going to make sure it'll come out the bottle. The seal cap. I don't know if I'm checking that, I removed it. There's the, it's a thick gel, but it's really moisturizer. It cleans out your pores so well. It doesn't leave any, like, it's a toner, but it's a moisturizer toner. It works not just on your face, it works great on your armpits, for dark armpits, or in the bikini area if you're shaving and you're getting ingrown hair bumps. It cleans them out and avoid that from happening, and it actually soothes it. You know, it's like someone gets a cut or a burn. It's like aloe plants, people into live plants. My mother always kept tons and tons of plants in the house, so we will always have aloe plants. So if something happened, a burn accident or anything like that, break off a piece of aloe. That's one of the major ingredients, but there's many other ingredients in here. Green tea extract, really great for hyperpigmentation. All my products for discoloration, but this is a must-have if you have those issues, because it cleans out also the pores. So it's like every morning I use my cleanser, then I follow up with the toner. I use a cotton round, or you can just put it back directly on your skin. But this is great product. And also, it's like if you're going to the gym and they don't have a shower, you're not able to get a shower, and you need a little wiping up before you leave, you could put a little bit of this on a cotton round or any type of wipe you have, and wipe under your armpits or on the area, and it will get rid of the odor. All natural, you know, there's no chemicals in my product. And the smell of this one is kind of like cucumber, because it has cucumber in it, kind of melon type of scent. So I want to cover a couple other the products I have. This is a face moisturizer. And everything starts with sensitive skin. I want to know it's safe for sensitive skin, but works for if your skin is not sensitive and you're just having issues with aging, dry skin, dull skin, uneven skin tone, dark eye circles. This cleared up my dark eye circles. They were terrible. And basically, this cream, if you look at it, it's light and creamy. You don't need a whole lot. It doesn't wind up making you greasy looking, but it gives you a nice glow without being oily. So you always have to use a moisturizer morning and night. It's really critical for your skin. One more product works for face and body. I'm going to show I have more on the website, but I wanted to demonstrate. I focused on discoloration. This product I have is my apple cider vinegar mud mask. Let me show you what it looks like. Has a deep red color. The scent is grapefruit scent. It's scented with grapefruit essential oil, but not overwhelming. It doesn't smell like apple cider. You know, if anyone mix up their own mask at home and mix apple cider with it, it smells terrible. This, you don't need to mix anything. It's already pre-mixed. You need just a little bit, not a thick layer. It dries within 5 minutes. You leave it on 5 more minutes. Doesn't have burning and stuff like that. Like a lot of the masks that works to get rid of blackheads. This helps get rid of blackheads and moles without having any burning or anything like that. Irritation. So everything was designed originally for me, because I made the product originally for myself because I was struggling many years ago with the problems I had with my own skin. And then later on, I reached out to manufacturers to make the product so it can be made and sold. So it's like anything, I had a high standard for what I use for myself. And it worked so well that I said, you know, when I found the opportunities, like, oh, I could get manufacturers to make this. And also, I have warehouses who they'll ship it to you. You know, like, I don't have time to do that. And I want, you know, people want to get the product right away. And running back and forth to the post office, something like that. Some people are able to do that. I'm not able to do that at this time. I launched this product even though I have a full-time job. I've been working in the same place more than 30 years. And I'm dedicated to finishing my career there. So it's like I definitely would need help. So when I found out it exists, you know, you could get companies to ship products automatically. Order directly from the website. They pick it off and they ship it right out to you. I'm not going to wait. You know, this is too good to wait to give the opportunity to get this out to the public. This mask also can be used in your body. Definitely in the armpits. If you look in your armpit, you look into detoxing or switching to a natural deodorant, or try different type of natural deodorant. They broke you out and stuff like that. I definitely would try these together. I have on my website a pores and blackhead bundle. It's these two together, and it describes you use the mask and then you use the toner. And the mask is recommended to use once or twice a week. You can even use it 3 times a week. Some customers have used that, haven't had any problems whatsoever. You don't, for masks, you don't overdo it, but you wash first. If you're doing your face, it's like, what order do you do? Personally, honestly, I use, because I keep my cleanser in the shower. It can be used for the body too. I wash my face the night before, so my face is not, and always if you have any makeup, that's what's removed. So generally, I put my mask on first. But some people, if you ask like a person who's into, I forget what they're called, they'll tell you use the cleanser first. Either way works. So I use my mask first. And then it's dry, I get in the shower. Then I use the cleanser. And then when I get out, I follow up with the toner. And then after that, use the moisturizer. So I put just a little bit of moisturizer and let it absorb 30 seconds, most a minute. If any spots or areas are still dry, because my skin is combination, I put a little bit more in that particular area. And I use twice a day the cleanser, the toner, and the moisturizer day and night, each day. So I don't have to rotate where people use retinol, trying to figure out, well, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I use this, and then the other 3 days I use this. I got to use this in the day, and then I got to use that in the night. These you could use day and night, every day, more than 12 weeks. I've been using these for years. They don't have any of those, harsh things or chemicals that long term you can't use. So, if you enjoyed this live, and please follow me. I'm Ekhambee, Ekhambee. That's my business name. My name is actually Naima. I should have introduced that myself, my first name. But can you follow me here on the platform you're showing? And I'm also I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That's the most active ones. Also have a Pinterest I'm working on building up. And I just opened a Twitter account just to save my name, so later, no one can take it. But if you could follow me, if you think this advice is great, you can check out my pages where I have before and after. It'll show you people where changes of eyes, changes in skin, and people may say, well, how long does that take? It's all natural, and natural skincare doesn't work. Well, this natural skin, it actually does work. Have a customer who had a lot of breakouts and acne, and start using the cleanser. And I asked them to do, take before and after pictures so you can keep track of the progress. And within 2 weeks, huge amount of the breakouts were going away. And definitely, the breakouts is going in, the marks were really light compared to before in just 2 weeks. Any skincare, and you continue to use it, over time, you'll get more improvements. Any skincare you'll buy don't promise results sooner than that. I can tell you, if you use the moisturizer, it'll definitely moisturize your skin immediately, and you'll start to get some type of glow. Over time, it'll improve, the dark eyes. If you have that, it'll take time. It'll improve week after week, but only know the difference. You take photos of it, so you'll see and can track your own change. The mud mask, you will see right after you use it. If you have large pores, you will see them shrink down. After you have used them, it works in terms of shrinking the pores immediately. Over time, your skin will be improved. It'll get better and better. And also definitely recommend using a toner after that. So it's seeing that happens immediately. But this mask only doesn't do that. It helps with the discoloration and even out the skin tone, just like all my other products do. So over time, you'll see more improvement. Excuse me. Most customers notice the improvement in their discoloration, their hyperpigmentation, 2 to 3 weeks, where they basically like, oh, I definitely see it. I definitely notice the change. Those marks are gone. They're fading away. And also like the blackheads, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, they're like going down, shrinking. Some are completely dried up and fell off. So for that, if you know, I mean, you can check out my website. I have to give you my website. So my website is www.ekhambee, EKHAMBEE.com. My products are also available to be purchased directly in my shops on Instagram and on TikTok. They're linked directly to my website. So if you're on there, you can go to the little tab for shop. You'll see the products. I wanted to mention one more thing. For the face products I've shown, they come in, I'm going to put them in there, this bag. This is called my Brightening Skin Bundle. This is a reusable, sustainable bag. It's really strong, really durable. It's burlap and organza. It has it's my logo here. It's kind of like a natural herbs and fruits inside of a bowl, like a pedestal, or like a mortar. And on the back, it has my website, and my tagline is Naturally Appealing Skincare. So if you get the bundle, it comes with the cleanser, comes with the toner, it comes with the mud mask, it comes with the face moisturizer. These are all running together. Is discount price of these together in the bag is $110. And I'm going to tell you, for anyone who uses clean skincare, that means it's non-toxic skin clear. This is the biggest bargain. And you wouldn't buy this for bargain, honey. You would buy this because you know you want to make a change to your skin and you want to stay safe. But I wanted to try to make it where it's affordable to more people so they can change the practice of just buying anything and going from product to product that doesn't work and try something different and going through all these things. Like, one of my other motivation is, you know, among women of color and black women, what we're using on our skin and eating can lead to people who have cancer. And there are more women of color who die from cancer compared to Caucasian women. And one of the contributing factor is our cosmetics, including hair care, relaxers, and what we're buying, and the cleaning product we're using, and what we're putting on the skin. So we need to change the dynamic. And I'm on a mission, on a campaign to try to get that word out and make that change. And one best way I could do is like offer something as an alternative, which is my skincare. I want to mention I have a couple more products that I'm not going to talk long about it, but I have a body lotion. It's called Cocoa Rosa Body Lotion. And it's safe. You could even use this lotion on children. It's scented with a rose blend and also cocoa. So it doesn't have cocoa butter, it has shea butter in it. But it has a fabulous smell and it moisturizes your skin. If you're looking for something heavier for your body, I also have a creamy body butter gift set, and it uses shea butter. So it comes in 3 scents. These jars are 4 ounces each. So we have lavender, aloe, and mandarin. You can share it. My husband and son, it's like they think mandarin and lavender is really for women. It's like not manly enough, but this was made for women. But you know, women, it's like you leave anything in the house, and if you have anyone else, they're going to use your stuff unless you hide it. So I'm thinking, like, if you're not going to share this product, you need to hide them because they're going to use your cleansers, your toners, and stuff like that. So if you're not going to share it, hide, because once they use it, they'll find out how fabulous it is, and they'll use it all up. But this they're 4 ounces each, and I want to show what it looks like. I'm dripping, cleansing. I should have brought a tissue in here. It's creamy. So if you ever use shea butter, it's hard to get out because it's hard, but this has been mixed with other oils which are good for you. This also doesn't clog your skin or anything like that. It's not for your face, but if you use it on your face, it's not going to clog your pores. But these are also, they don't have any colorant, so they're white. So you see a lot of body butters with all those different colors or whatever. They had to add, there's no way to get those colors unless you add some type of chemical color. Because if you add some other coloring, natural coloring, they'll change the smell. They'll change the feel of them. Like natural colors like paprika. Who would put paprika really on their body, or a coloring like beets? They have a nice red color. So if anything that has those other colors in them, they're chemical colors. So I made my products without it, because I wanted the highest level of quality, the highest level of purity. So each of them have the same color, but they have different scents. So this is the lavender, and it's really, just put a little bit on here. It's creamy, it goes on smooth, it moisturizes your skin, doesn't leave it super oily, but has a nice glow to it, a nice sheen without being greasy and oily. Because the oils I chose, it's not the ones that leave that really greasy, oily feel to it. So this body butter set, the 3 4-ounce ones, is $40. If you're going to order anything on my website, again, www.ekhambee, EKHAMBEE.shop. If you're in the USA and anything over $45, which is basically just any two products. This whole set is $110, but you can get 1 item, 2 items. You get 2, shipping is free in the US. Standard shipping. I offer other type of shipping. You have to pay for it. And international. People ask, like, can I get this international? Yes. Have it expedited and standard shipping. So if it's expedited, if you want to get one of the other items, you can pay for it. The warehouse have all those different type of methods. But it's USA. Some people, they try it out. They get 1 product. They pay for the shipping. The shipping is reasonable price. And then they later will come back and get 2 of the products or the whole bundle or something like that. So I don't know if any have any. Someone said for sure it's community property. It's out. I don't know what this says for out in the open. I don't understand that comment, but for sure it's community property. I probably missed the comment from a long time ago or what it applied to. But if someone have any questions, they can ask me the questions. You can watch the replay that I plan to post And thank you for joining me today. And I look forward for you to watching my next live and shopping any of my products. And take care.